Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Chris Alexander, Louisiana Citizen Advocacy Group. My heart goes out to anybody whose family has suffered because of tragedy of people distracted when they're driving, and I think it's highly unfortunate that it occurs. The concern we have is that this could lead to, and very likely will lead to, further infringements of people's freedom and people's liberty. I think Representative Huvall at some point when he was carrying the legislation suggested that the ultimate goal is to get rid of cell phones in vehicles altogether. So when you set a precedent like this, when 95, 98, 99% of Louisiana citizens are perfectly capable of talking on a handheld cell phone and driving safely, and yet you're going to penalize them because of a small number of people who are not able to drive and talk on a cell phone responsibly, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's a good basis upon which to make law. But the principal concern that we have, as Representative Phelps alluded to a few minutes ago, is that this sets a precedent whereby further infringements of freedom and liberty very likely can and will occur. And we don't want that to happen. The last point, State Farm is not supporting this legislation because it's going to reduce anybody's insurance rates. I can absolutely assure you of that. They're on record supporting this bill. They make a living by charging people premiums and charging people as much as they possibly can for their insurance. And they're not here because people are supporting this because people are going to be reduced in their insurance rates. It's very, that's very disingenuous. Lastly, there is no study that's been done, and Ed Tarpley brought this out when he testified in the other committee room. Absolutely no study that shows that there's a connection between talking on a handheld cell phone and increased traffic fatalities. It just does not exist. So I think there's a question under the rules of strict scrutiny, if this is challenged constitutionally, whether it would even hold up. I just want to remind the committee that you're here to protect people's liberty and their freedom and balance that against the safety of all. And I think this legislation weighs against people's right to basically their own freedom and their own liberty. Thank you.